So welcome back to the course on Articulate Storyline 360, and in today's tutorial we go about looking at how we can add interactive markers onto our slides. Now this is again a very interesting animation feature, and using this you can highlight a certain portion and bring up more description about that place, point, product or whatever. So here, like, what I will do is I will just first show you how it like can be used. So just go ahead and preview the slide, and we'll just show you a certain map of a certain place. And here, like, there is the Siddhi Vinayak country, and you can see there is a swirling marker out here. So the very fact that the user sees something like this would attract him or her to like go ahead and hover on it. As soon as you hover, it brings about or it throws up more information of that certain place, and not just text. You can even have like a video there which plays. So many other things possible, and the market in itself is designed, its editing, all those things can be done. So let's kind of look at how simple this is. So say for example I want to add a marker to the Snow World Bombay, assuming that it's a picnic place. So how do I go about doing that? So I go to I go to insert, I go to markers, and there are various different markers types. I click this one, it looks good, it looks as if it's gonna throw some information. And as soon as I do that, you can see the marker has given me the liberty of adding a title and adding description. So Snow World Mumbai, and then just some random text. Visit with family and friends. Well, once you put in some text, sometimes what you will observe is that the marker in itself will grab the whole portion, so not allowing you to show like what you wanted to display. So you can always click on the side and you can just drag this so that it doesn't overlap with what you are wanting to highlight. And then there are certain ways of editing and styling the marker. So you can click on the marker and you can click on format. Here you will see there is marker styles. So these are different styles. I personally like the black thing here. And then like these are the different marker designs and shapes. If I do this, then basically not just the marker but even the text box gets designed in the way that we have selected. So this is how it is. I mean, you can just increase also the width and other things. You can insert a video text here. So how do you do that? How do you make this swirling, as we were saying? So you go to marker styles and you can show the whole information on hover. So everything gets displayed when it's getting hovered. You see there is none, there is swirl, there is pearl. So if you click on swirl, so there will be a swirl movement attached to this. So there are different marker options as well. So there's one option which is called as media file. So you can import video. So we'll look at all that first, saving the project and just previewing this to see whether this slides. And like I said, so if you want to show the whole thing on hover, so as soon as someone hovers on this, the entire thing will throw up. Otherwise, only on click, this will get displayed. So I've saved the project and I will now go ahead and I will preview only this particular slide. So this is, you see the swirling effect. I hover on this and the whole thing throws up. So far so good. We have already seen how we can design and edit this marker as well. Now as far as like importing media here, so we click on the marker options. We have this media option. We can import videos from our system. So I have this small little video file. So just go ahead and paste this here. So you can like drag the video and just resize this, whatever. So once you do that, once you have the video here, just double click on the video and you will see that you will have this thing coming up at the top. Just mute the audio for a moment. Okay. So here, if you just double click on this, you will see that there are certain video options which comes. So one is playing the video automatically. So you can decide to play this when the user clicks on this. So show the video controls. So at present, none of the controls are there. You want to show it below the video. So below the video, the controls will come now. So the user can decide like to play, to pause and other things. So we'll just do one thing. We'll again control this, that is save the project and look at how this plays. So these are the different ways you can like play around with the video controls. Also one more thing you can do is you can show the video in the slide, or maybe in a new browser window. So when the user clicks, if you think this is not sufficient enough space, he or she can be redirected to a new browser window with the video playing in a much bigger space. So anyways, let's go ahead and preview this slide once the project has been saved. So let's see. So we have learned today not just adding interactive markers, but also seen how we can edit and design those markers, also seen how we can import media files onto our markers, and then play around with certain media controls as well. So once clicked, this video will then play. Now we had muted our audio, so that's why the audio is not there. So now if I do this,
Hi guys.
so hopefully now you understand how like you can add interactive markers. The way I look at using this is again like maybe using this for different product segments, putting in markers. So instead of maybe having always the zoom region, you can also use like, you know, maybe this interactive markers which can explain the different product parts. So like maybe a marker for compression blade, a marker for turbine blade or something like that. So you can use zoom regions, you can use markers, you can use hotspots, you can use whatever you want, but like make sure that use a combination of all this so that, you know, your product starts looking beautiful in terms of its appeal and building upon user engagement. So that's all there is to adding interactive markers, and I hope that you learned something from today's work as well. I will catch up with you in the next one.